Josh? It's been like a couple of weeks, maybe 1 or 2, that I last talked to you. What's new with you?
It has been 2 weeks. That's disappointing. We should have got together last
I know.
week.
I couldn't have done it last week, but I'm glad that I got together today because I want to talk to you about that mission statement that you had me do. It was fantastic. It gave me so much clarity. Like I was telling you, I was like in a cross paths in my life where I can go this way or this way, and I was like, man, I've been contemplating it for so long until I started really thinking about that mission statement, which to me is, become the strongest version of myself to help others become their strongest version. And when I started thinking about that, I was like, it makes so much sense now. So I know exactly what to do, and it's just so clear.
So what were your options? I mean, just for full disclosure.
The options was like either taking an unknown path, going into like starting sales again, starting into real estate again, basically becoming that corporate guy. And I was like, I can make a lot of money doing that. And I know it's going to be hard work, but I know I can do it. And the other path was going into a Lifetime Fitness, which is kind of like a corporate job, if you will, but it's more personal training. And then I was like thinking, well, what do I love to do right now? And I love coaching. I love teaching people how to become stronger. And the real estate, that can always be there like on the side. So I was like, all right, right now, I'm just going to coach to enhance my skills as a coach, enhance myself, and enhance others. And then, real estate is just on the side.
So what you're saying is that when you thought about it, when you created a mission statement of what you really wanted to do in your life, you were like, okay, well, this gives me the clarity, this gives me an answer. It almost sounds like it simplified.
It did.
What the thoughts that were going through your head.
Oh yeah, because if you think about it, health is wealth for me. I don't really care too much about making a lot of money. I want to impact people by like helping them in their health. If you can't move, you can't fucking do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
So
that's how I felt the last couple of weeks after that fucking run.
Yeah.
That's amazing, and I think a lot of people, they think a mission statement just as business. That's a nice elephant mug you have there.
Dude, it's like some good tea.
They think of a mission statement just as like something a business would have, right? A mission statement or a vision statement. But I found that my personal mission statement has been, it makes everything so much easier because it's either a 1 or a 0. It's a yes or it's a no.
Exactly.
Like, okay, does this fit into my mission statement? So my personal mission statement, which I've shared with you, is to acquire wisdom and to share that wisdom with others. So does action X either help me acquire wisdom or share wisdom with others? It's a yes or it's a no.
Yeah.
It simplifies everything. Now, finding the right mission statement, finding the right verbiage.
So hard. It took me forever. I mean, when you told me about that, it was, all right, let's say point A. And then to finally get the mission statement point B was just a long, long time because I wanted it to be almost perfect.
Right.
But then I stopped thinking. I was like, all right, what do I really love? And that's kind of like what gives the clarity to the mission statement.
The idea of love, taking charge of your life. That's something that I try to work with. Like, love is a really interesting concept to me. Like, love isn't like how I feel about, not necessarily how I feel about a family member or your significant other. To me, love is an energy.
It is.
And you can feel it. There's certain people that exude this love, this power. Like, and I don't mean power in a bad way because some people can take that word.
It's just that really high energy.
Yeah, man. And that energy is what I would like to be the wind that guides my sail. I just that to me, when you say what I love, listening to that, you're gonna be successful.
Yeah, no doubt. That's a strong emotion, love. I mean, you can love somebody. I say love a lot throughout the day because it just explodes that feeling. So if I say like, man, I love doing these videos, I love drinking this coffee, it just makes it so much better to me.
I think that's one of the best things about you is that you exude this positive energy. You exude love, and that's one of the, man, when I first met you, that's like one of the first things
Yeah.
that we said. I think I asked you, like, how stressed were you between a 1 and a 10? You're like, I don't mean to be, whatever, but I'm like at a 1 or a 2 on a daily, regular basis. Not to say that you don't get stressed out,
right?
But
But I was telling you, I remember that I was like, yeah, man, I'm like 1.
Yeah.
Is there like something lower? I'll be a 0.
Yeah, right. And that's amazing. Like, I think that is just because of your energy, your love, just as a transference into the world. And I mean, I know that I learned from that, and I want to surround my people or surround myself with people like that.
And your people too. I mean, the people that you surround with got to exert that same energy, even to a little degree. I mean, all the people that I hang out with have either passion or heart in their soul. And those are the people I love. People that are really negative, I'm just like, oh, cool, yeah, that's really cool, yeah, all right, bye.
It's so draining.
It is. So I'm trying to.
It's so draining, and it's a learned habit. Obviously, habit formation is what I developed an expertise in, and like it's a learned habit.
And you don't even think about it no more.
It's it. It's just negative. That's a rough life, man.
And trying to change that too is so hard because you've been doing it for so long, right?
Yeah.
So someone that's really negative, it can take them years to be, I guess, positive.
Yeah. So I do. I'm now more often going to do a radio program. It's WNOV 860 AM.
I saw that.
And
that's good, man.
What is it? It's 105.7 on the FM. What it is it's the man show. So from 7 to 9, it's on the north side of Milwaukee, primarily African American, and Keon, the guy who runs the show, asked me to be a part of it, to give my points of view, my opinion on different topics.
That's awesome.
3 weeks ago, I was in there, and there was a lot of community activists in there. There's like 3 people that are very, very active in the north side of Milwaukee community. And the way they spoke, and the love that emitted from their voice.
No way.
Like, I was just in the room. I don't think I maybe said a sentence. I was just in the room, just taking it all in, because these guys are the epitome of what I want to be, what I want to convey. It's such a good learning experience, man.
Yeah.
They just speak with love, and the energy that they have is
you can just feel it.
Feel it. I mean, there was a quote, and I posted on my Facebook, "The love's so thick that you can reach out and grab it."
So good.
That's fucking, that's the ticket. That's the way to live life.
Oh yeah.
As per what I have learned in life.
Yeah.
As per how I want to live life.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you think about it, we're in this earth for like such a short amount of time that by the time you're dying, you're like, oh, fuck, I shouldn't have lived my life that way. That's why I love like talking to older people. And that's where I got health as well, because one of the ladies, she was elder in her age. We were looking at this Lamborghini, and I was like, that's going to be my future car. I was telling her. She's like, look, you're still young, all right? When you get to my age, you're going to realize that Lamborghini means shit.
Right.
The one thing you want to worry about is your health. Because if you can't move, what the fuck are you going to do?
Right.
And then I started realizing, you know what? Health is wealth. And then boom.
That's a really powerful lesson that lady,
she instilled it for sure, because otherwise I would have been chasing money, not doing like exercises.
So something that I learned. So I don't come from a money background, but I have been blessed in my life, and have been around people with money, and have had money myself. And the thing with money is, when you don't have it, it's something to strive for. It's like it's a little notch. Like it's like a game, and that's how you keep track of your points. Okay, keep track of your points. It's money. But when you have a lot of it, and it doesn't matter, you already won that game.
Yeah. So it's like what
people lose a certain value to their life, because they spent their whole life chasing this game, chasing these points.
Yeah.
And most of the time, in my opinion, they forgot about listening to that love, listening to that frequency.
Yeah, just chasing that little thing.
They're just chasing. They're just playing a game, and it is a game.
Yeah.
That's it. It's just a game. You need yes. There are certain. It's a relatively high stakes game, but at a certain point, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much money you have.
Right.
And it's been very interesting to be around people that have just enormous amounts of money that are unhappy. And then people, shit, man, when I went homeless last year for 48 hours, it was like, some of those people were incredibly happy. I remember one dude, he created a little farm for himself in his homeless camp, and he was showing me, he's like, look at this beautiful flower. Look at this, look at what I planted here. Do you see how this came in?
Wow.
And it's like, oh man, like what a great opportunity to learn from that gentleman, because he was so proud of what he made, you know, what he farmed. I mean, to be fair, you and I would look at it and be like, that's not the nicest of things, but it doesn't matter.
But the fact that he made it.
Yeah, he was so proud of it, and he had that energy, he had that love towards that, and we may think that he's unlucky, you know, but that dude's happier than a fucking billionaire I know. I mean, that's powerful, man.
For sure.
That should
and you can be happy too, like kind of like how he made the farm. You can make a business and be equally as happy. I mean, I know that Odyssey, dude. That's one of the things that I love, because you're helping people, like in their mind, kind of like a workout, I almost say, but you can explain it better than me. But you can be fucking proud of that shit too. Like, you build a farm.
Well, and that goes back to your mission statement. You know, like my mission statement changed. So it was to enjoy my life and to help others enjoy theirs. Yeah. So I was in the bar industry. Like when I'm young, like seems like a good time. That seems to fit exactly into my mission statement.
And it did well.
And and it did well. On the flip side, now that I'm a little older, now that I have some more lessons to put into my life, to put into my life equation, if you will. Now it's changed. Now it's about wisdom and sharing that wisdom. And I mean, that's what I do with my Odyssey. It's sharing that wisdom that I've acquired, and getting people to not getting people, being there for people when they need or they feel like they need a change.
You're helping them get to a better place.
Yeah, and it's just through habits. Yeah, that's it. It's just daily actionable habits.
Oh yeah, I mean, you helped me with meditation. That's one of the habits that I was trying to instill in my life for the longest time, and now I find stillness in all aspects. Like I'll wake up, and it's like, this is beautiful. Or I'll go on a walk and realize how beautiful it is.
That's so powerful.
You know what I mean? Like just a little thing. Yeah, big ups to you, man.
Well, thank you. It's not, but I didn't do anything. I just gave you a palette, and I said, hey, start drawing in this way. Yeah. Take the action. Take the action.
Like
you took the action.
Yeah, leading the horse to the fucking river.
Yeah, man. I mean, you took the action, and that was.
It was hard. I'm not gonna lie. Like 3 or 4 days in, you're like, I don't want to do this. Yeah. Meditate, and you get in your head, but after a while, it's like.
You brought up something cool. Being in the moment. Man, when I'm in nature, so like I'm lucky enough to live on the lake here, and being in the moment and like seeing nature. Like there was lightning last night, and so walk over the lake. So like it's like God's fireworks. Yeah. Right. And I'm just sitting there like the ability to appreciate it. Yeah. That's real wealth. That's something that's really powerful.
It's a feeling that you just can't almost describe, but I know exactly what you mean. Like you can just experience it in the moment, just be like, wow.
Yeah. It's that love energy, man.
Yeah. It's just, imagine having that love energy for everything, every single thing, right? Dude. That's like, I mean, that's kind of like how I feel all the time.
There's people out there. Yeah. I mean, that's something that I don't want to say, something that I struggle with is getting myself into that love energy all the time, because I can be a better coach for clients. I can be better at my job in general. I can be better for my girlfriend, for my family, for everybody.
Everything just gets so much better.
Yes, if I could do it all the time. But then, just like everybody, I get caught up in certain things.
Social media is fucking
fuck social media, man. Yeah. That's an addiction that I have that I want to punt out of my life. And like, unfortunately, this is going to be an excuse. Unfortunately, for my business, stuff like this is going to go on social media. Yeah. And that's part of getting new clients or whatever. And I'm not willing to make the sacrifice to give that up but as soon as I can, or I feel like I can, again, I know in my head that's an excuse, but a justified one, I use the word but, which I hate.
Yeah.
In my world, that's a justified one. It's funny, the mental battle I just had with myself.
Yeah, I can
and
see
how
you fighting it.
Yeah, I'm like,
That's
God,
so
I hate that
cool.
word. I hate the word but. I hate saying that it's an excuse because I'm stronger in this.
Yeah.
And like, that just happened in my head.
Yeah, just right there like that.
As I was talking. It's like,
I saw the battle too, man.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
yeah.
Man,
I don't know if it's amazing. It's annoying.
mentally strong because you're aware of that shit.
Yes. Well, I am. I try to be aware of that because, you know, when I'm talking with clients, I have to make sure that they're aware of it. You know, so I try to listen. And
I mean, it's something we fight with every day. Like, I don't try to say but as much, but, you know, here I am saying but, you know.
yeah.
Hey, but fuck it.
I don't know if I want to butt fuck it.
Hey, that's life. You know? To me, everything is just like a flow. You just have to kind of flow with it. Like, I battle with my ego all the time, and then I'm just like, damn, fuck my ego. But what is done is done. Just learn from that and just be better.
Yeah. I think that's a good time. What time is it?
12:30.
Yeah, we're this is about a little over 15 minutes. I think I looked at it was 12:12.
This is a perfect time. The
Perfect.
ego is next.
Man, that's a lot of them. Cheers.